My father, James, he's 68 and he has custody of all 3 of Jasmine kids. It make me hurt because, you know, my dad raised his kids already. And he retired to get her kids. Like, I would like her to visit her kids more, see them, not just come see them for 30 minutes and leave, because that hurt my nephews. And I know it hurt them because they love their mom a lot. Last summer, me and my sister went to her boyfriend Mario's house. We took my nephew. We chilled a little, watched TV, so me and my sister had to run an errand, and she left her son there with Mario, which she wasn't supposed to do. It took us maybe 45 minutes to get back to his apartment. When we got there, my nephew was asleep on the bed, so me and my sister go downstairs to the pool. Then I see him coming downstairs. He's like acting weird, shy, not speaking, so I'm like, what's wrong? And he's just like, oh, nothing. I'm like, Jackson, go upstairs and ask Mario, like, what's wrong? Like, why he's acting weird like this? So she go upstairs. So I'm like, what's wrong? And then he started crying, saying that Mario had did something to him. And I'm like, well, what did he do? Did he hit you? What did he do? And he pointed like to his butt and started crying. I go to Jasmine and I said, your son's telling me that he did something to him. So she go run upstairs, confront Mario. He like, no, the little boy's lying, I didn't touch him. So she called my dad. We told him he was mad. He was so mad. And the police made my dad take him to the hospital. And so they said something did happen, but they just can't prove it. She chose to stay with Mario. After everything happened, she didn't leave like for a day, overnight, nothing. She was still with him, not even knowing the truth behind this. So it's like she chose him over her son. And my dad is not gonna let her take the kids no more. She can't take them nowhere. And especially around Mario, because he's just, that man he's a bad person, very bad person. I'm praying he passed. I'm praying for him that he passed, because if he don't, oh my Lord. That's just, I'm gonna be heartbroken that my nephew went through that.
Jasmine, that's your sister on the tape, and she's not really happy with you, is she?
No, she's not, but let me clear something.
Let's do it standing up, though, okay?
I'm a mother before, let's get this straight, I'm a mother before anything. My kids got taken because I used to sell drugs. I was 16 years old, I was a young mother. I didn't know how to raise no kids. I was a kid having a kid. But what I did do was sell drugs to make sure that my kids were straight. And yeah, I got caught up, so I put my kids into custody with my daddy so they can be protected and safe, and I won't have no worries. But
and how long ago was that?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Were you still selling drugs 2 years ago?
No, I stopped selling drugs once I got caught with the dope case.
And how long ago was that?
2 years ago when my kids got taken.
Okay, so you did get caught.
Yeah, I got caught, did the time, and put my kids in custody with my daddy so it won't be nothing to backfire up on me.
Okay, but now your sister says your boyfriend, who you're currently living with, right?
Correct.
That he molested your son.
Correct. No, he didn't molest him. My son said that he was touched, and trust and believe. When he said that he was touched, I chased Mario around that whole building, trying to find out what happened to my son. I've never been a bad parent. I'm always gonna do what it is to do for my kid, so and that was to find out what happened.
I called the police.
Oh, you called the police? I called the police.
Okay.
They said they didn't find no nothing. That's why I stayed with Mario.
But now your sister says on the tape that the police believe that Mario did something.
That's a lie.
But they couldn't prove it.
That's a lie.
Does your dad think you're a good mom?
Obviously not. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm questioning you along those lines. Because the truth of it is, right? The truth of it is, it's more convenient that your dad has them and you can play house with your boyfriend.
No, never. It's never that. It's never that.
You're not raising them.
I did it. Yes, I do raise them.
No.
What do you mean? I be around my kids all the time.
When you raise your kids,
I be around my kids all the time, Steve.
I'm around my friends all the time. I ain't raised my friends. My children live in my house. I'm with them not
Let's
all
be clear.
the time.
Your
I'm with
house.
them
I
all
don't
the
have
time.
a house for my kids to be
Well,
at.
why don't you get an apartment?
What do you mean?
Why don't
I don't
you get
have
an
the
apartment?
money. Didn't I just tell you that?
Why not?
Didn't I just tell you that?
Why not?
I just told you
Why
that.
don't you have the money?
I don't got the
not living with your kids, waking up, feeding, putting them to bed, then you're not raising them, right? Wow, I'm a comedian. I didn't even know
Yeah,
it.
you are. You're funny.
Yeah. I'm funny like that, yeah.
Yeah, you're funny like that.
I think when you're raising your kids, you have responsibility for them.
Sir,
you have them in your house.
Like I said,
you
I'm going to
provide
do
for 'em.
whatever it takes for
And even-
mine.
I'll do whatever it takes, including living with my boyfriend. The police said that they believe something happened,
Yes, of
but they
course.
couldn't prove it.
Exactly.
There wasn't any physical evidence, but the little boy, when a child that young says something, usually something happened because
Right.
kids can't make up stuff like that.
Right.
How do you feel that after your nephew expressed this to you, obviously expressed something to your father, your sister has been living with them for the past year and not with their kids?
It's sad. It's sad.
She says she's over with her kids all the time, all day
So
long.
is. Every day I go see my kids.
You saying that you went to jail for selling drugs for your
Yes,
kids?
girl.
Your kids
Yes,
was taking
girl.
care of, never
Yes,
wanted
girl.
nothing.
Yes,
Never wanted
girl.
nothing, so
Yes.
stop it. And I
Yeah.
can't believe she coming here going against her own sister. Like, for a guy you knew for what, 2 years?
Why you lying?
I'm
Why you
lying.
lying?
What
You
am I
lying.
lying about? You know what it is, because
You
if
know
I
you
get
lying.
close, you
You
know
know you
I'm
lying.
swinging.
Just
You
clearly
already
is
know what
You're lying to me. You're lying to me. I didn't touch your nephew
I'm
at all.
lying?
I'm serious.
I'm lying, so that's not
serious.
what your son. Look,
That's
I'ma
what
be
my
honest.
son
You can
said.
only believe what a kid telling you. I'ma believe my nephew.
Straight up.
So what are you saying? Are you crazy?
My question to you is, why do you stay with the woman who chooses to be with you instead of her kids?
Good question. I love it.
Because he don't. Oh, shut up.
How does it make you feel that since this accusation's been made, you're raising the boy and she's still with Mario?
That's it. I hate it, but I can't do nothing about it.
Tell me about raising the three boys. How was that like?
Oh, it's hard, sir. I got all my kids grown, and I got to start back from scratch raising the kids. So it's hard on me.
Oh, I gotta imagine.
It's very hard. It's
Yeah.
still hard. And the older they get, it's harder for me. But
And they're expensive. And
very expensive.
Jasmine ever give you money?
Sir, no, sir. If she get out here in the money, I never see it, and the grandkids don't see it.
She
I
says
mean,
she's
my grand-
take care of everything.
Sir, that's not true, sir. Everything she saw up here, I'm back there listening to you just straight lie.
Why do you think she's here today? I don't get it.
That's a $1 million question. I don't know why she here today, because she just came in and lied. I'm not gonna lie for you. You ain't no good no way. You ain't never
You know what,
did nothing.
James?
Mario, don't walk up to my daddy. Don't walk up to my daddy, Mario. Don't walk up to my
Get me
daddy.
off the stage.
You know what? I'll
know
tell
what
you
you're
what. You lay
hungry
your
for. Be
hand on
quiet.
that man, I'd be kicking your
Let me
ass.
go. You did that salute.
Who are you waving at?
At you. I'm waving at you.
He acted hard.
I would knock your ass out right now if you get at my daddy like that.
We asked Mario, did you ever sexually molest Jasmine's son who accused you? He answered no. Did you ever attempt to molest Jasmine's son who accused you? He said no. Did you ever spank Jasmine's son who accused you? He said no. And the results are inconclusive due.
Inconclusive. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. How stupid you look now,
Inconclusive
kitty.
due to drug use. Okay. So you're not denying anything that you told Dan, right?
Right.
Oh, let me
Go
just
ahead, go ahead,
repeat
go ahead.
that you have committed sexual crimes against adults, host of them.
Consensual. Consensual.
The lies.
Sex crimes are not consensual.
So I admitted to having sex with somebody not willingly?
Yes. You committed sexual acts, assault on most host of people,
Adults.
adults.
Right. So.
You're a rapist.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm not a rapist.
You're a rapist, a pedophile, and
You
everything
said
else come
you've
with
had
it.
sex with people
Right.
under
For
the
example.
age of 18.
Right.
Okay. You've also had sex with blood relatives of yours.
The
Correct. My
sickness.
cousin.
You're a cousin? You a cousin? What the is wrong with you?
That's your man.
James, you came here and you took a lie detector test, and we asked you one simple question. Did your grandson tell you that Mario tried to sexually assault him? You answered yes. And the results for your lie detector test is that James told the truth. And God bless you for taking care of those kids.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.